Now that Karmelo is in the system, I'm fixing to tell y'all what he's facing. First of all, when he gets there, he's going to be in solitary confinement, aka the whole out of population. And they're going to say that he's in there for his safety. And that is the case because potentially, the white boys might be trying to get at him. And the COs, the racist COs, they got to protect him from them too. And while he's in solitary confinement, they're going to be discriminating against him because he killed a white kid. They potentially, they might play with his food. He might get a tray, might not. He might get a short tray. They might put something in his food. You never know what the racist cops do. And then if he's on medication, he might not get his medication. He might not get his medication on time. They just play little games in there when things like this happen. And we don't know how long he's going to be in solitary confinement. He might be in there, and he's going to be in there until they get ready to let him out. And then when he gets out, he's going to be up under the blacks. One thing about it, the blacks ain't going to let nobody mess with him. He's going to be protected by the blacks. So at that point, he's going to be up under the black car. Okay, now the black car is segregated, separated into maybe like Muslims, Crips, Bloods, whatever. It's all different type of sets in the prison. And at some point, one of those sets are going to try to recruit him. And it's going to be up to him to choose where he want to go. He gonna make that decision, but one day he's gonna make a decision to fall up under one of those sets. And the main thing that I worry about with him is a knife in prison is like a gun on the streets. They carry knives in prison. Mostly all inmates carry knives. And I know that he's gonna eventually get a knife because he was carrying a knife on the street. And this how it's going to go down. The police know that there are knives there, and they know that he carried a knife on the street. So they're going to be looking for him to have a knife. When they see him, they're going to pat him down all the time. They're going to be going into his cell, searching, looking for a knife, because they know that he potentially might have a knife. And eventually, he's going to feel like he have to have a knife to protect himself because he's already comfortable with a knife. And what comes with a knife is disciplinary actions if you get caught with the knife. And then when you get those disciplinaries, it goes on your record. So while the people are out here fighting for him, he potentially may be in prison racking up disciplinary actions. So when he goes back in front of the court, they're going to look at his record. And if he has a bad record, that's going to go against what we're trying to do for him out here. And it could potentially mess up his appeal. And one thing about being in there, man, is dangerous, man. And he's going to have an encounter with somebody. And he don't have what's so scary about it, he don't have no problem with using a knife. And he's going to have a knife in there, and hopefully he won't use it on nobody, and nobody won't use it on him. So it's like a double-edged sword, He got people out here working for him, and he's in there, and he's got to protect himself. He got to try to stay alive. So he's going to be fighting that in there, and people out here are going to be fighting for him out here, man. That's my worst fear, that he gets in trouble in there, maybe even catching another body in there. Because it may be somebody trying to kill him. And they already know that he's not afraid to use the knife. And another thing, if he stays in there long enough, he's going to have rank. Because prisoners, they respect killers. Whether you kill somebody on purpose, whether you kill somebody on accident, you're going to have respect as a killer in prison. So eventually, he may be like one of the shot callers, because he's going to have somebody to get up under him. Once he get in there and once he learn the game, they're going to fall in line behind him, and he's going to be calling shots and all that, because he has a kill on his record. And if you got a kill on your record, you're going to be a leader. People are going to be up under you because they know that you have that up under your belt, and they feel like they can trust you to lead. So if you get caught up in all that, man, it's just, when you go down there to that penitentiary, man, the longer you stay, the better your chance is to getting caught up in bullshit. So we got to hurry up and get him out of there, man, before he get institutionalized. Because if he get institutionalized, he may do some dangerous stuff in there, man.